One of the most popular music events of the year, the Eurovision Song Contest.
And welcome to the 34th running of the Eurovision Song Contest from the Palais de Beaulieu, Lausanne, Switzerland. Chanson 89, characterized this year by the country's proudest symbol, the Matterhorn. As we dive over the snowy wastes, the Eurovision will be watched this year by 600 million viewers worldwide, including for the first time Japan and Canada. This is the St. Gothard Pass. The school bus winds its way. As always, the host country takes the opportunity to do a little canny publicity on the sights and the sounds and the delights, this time of Switzerland. This is a young lady called Cindy Eschbach, who's playing the part of Heidi. You remember Heidi? She appears to be missing her pigtail. But you remember, she married a lonely goat herd, and then they set up this family, and every Christmas they sing The Sound of Music for us. The story begins, thank heaven, in the Alps. This is the Rudolf Keller painting, The Post Coach. And suddenly, mes braves, the country dwelling is transformed into a city apartment in Geneva. And I bet you know what Heidi's going to do next. Get in the goats, no? This is it. The Lake of Geneva. That extraordinary fountain. Heidi, for reasons best known to herself, is going to inspect the Swiss soldiery at the Bière Weapons Training Center. She meets a railwayman and stab me Vikings. She doesn't see another painting, the Battle of Lopen from Bernese history. Meanwhile, back on the train, a mountain rail trip is in prospect. That was quick. Skis are ready. Can only mean one thing, a visit to a chocolate factory. Off they go to the mountainy, snowy country. Do we have a bit of snow, please? All right, then we'll have a waterfall. Now, that's more like it. We know where we are now. The Matterhorn, the logo, the symbol of this year's Eurovision. A typical Alpine hut, if I've ever seen one. And that's Etienne Lyotard, the pretty chocolate maid. I bet she's off to a chocolate factory. We're looking at central Switzerland here. The Appenzell. Like little toy houses. Look out, the cuckoo's going to come out. Oh, look, a typical Swedish, sorry, Swiss welcome. Don't hurry yourself, dear. If you just come in, you're watching the Eurovision Song Contest. The singing hasn't started yet, but it will. 22 countries taking part this year. There's another painting there, The Farmer by Eugene Bernard. This is the Landsgemeinde Square, where the traditional open-air parliament is still held. Heidi's wearing red and white, which are the national colours, and the colours of Lausanne into the bargain. She's off to Bern. This is it. Swiss Houses of Parliament. Now, this is the lovely, picturesque town of Stein am Rhein, nestling on the banks and on the bends of a famous river. Naturally, Heidi takes a trip along the great river Rhine. Is that a Lorelei? No, in fact, it's the very place you find us, Lausanne. The Palais de Beaulieu. And outside, Heidi meets last year's winner of the Eurovision, won in Dublin for Switzerland by Céline Dion, with Ne partez pas sans moi, which she's going to sing for us. Very shortly now, we're going to have a bit of singing. It is the Eurovision Song Contest, after all. This is the Salle Lis Asia, where it's all being staged, very high-tech, before a huge audience. Lis Asia won the first Eurovision in 1956 for Switzerland.